how does the post-COVID world and doing business, how does it look like in Canada and in the West right now from your perspective, please?
Thank you so much.
You may need to use the mic over there, yeah.
Thank you so much. I'm very happy to be among you with this very interesting roundtable to together with the future that's happening. For sure, COVID-19, when it came for others. So it really changed. And the changement is opportunities, and the emotion from the West, from Canada, as all we're living in a global. It's changing the way we do businesses and to adapt the situations. So I think the value that it gives us, it's about digitalization of digitalization. And technology gave this possibility how we can imagine, adapt, and give the way we change businesses. And it's all the levels, as you mentioned later, about how we can imagine, how we can impact. Because challenges, it's always about opportunities in the way of positivity, way to take it. So the trade and the businesses change a lot. And you all expenses to the life and the businesses online. It's a clouded life, it's clouded businesses. And it was a very great experience when the people were visionary. Because there's a business get sharp and growth.
Right now, in the last years.
Thank you so much. See, as you rightly said, India is one of those countries where the GDP is slated to be growing this year more than 7.6%, which is the highest. This is the latest number I'm telling you. I would say why we are growing on that pace. One is the consumption. We are the largest consumers in the world. So whether it's a big company, small company, medium-sized company, everybody has an eye on India. Looking at globally, obviously I cannot isolate my country as an individual, but since we all have to grow together, and if some country like India is growing at pace, others would definitely, everybody gets part of it. Why we are driving? The second thing I said is consumption. Second thing, leadership. That makes a big difference. Because right now the leadership is in a very, very great shape. Without being politically connecting anything, I would rather be excused. I am not commenting on anybody individually, but yes, the leadership makes a big difference.
Thank you. No, I think it's not going to slow down. It's going to, day by day, it's increasing. And after the pandemic, the business model, business shape has been changed and need to be changed. If you cannot follow the current situation in your business, whatever kind of business, I think you cannot compete in the market. You cannot sustain as your other friends involved in the business. Maybe you see they are developing, but why you are not developing? Because, like one example, in our Bangladesh, our slogan was from our Prime Minister, Digital Bangladesh. So you know now what is it? Smart Bangladesh.
So the question for Arjit is actually related to this. Do you think, given that you are dealing for a while with the topics such as leadership and so on, how do you see the new leaders, the new impact makers in the economic sphere, not from the perspective of politics, but from the perspective of business? So how the new impact player from the global scale looks like from the economic perspective?
Thank you for the lovely question, Marco. I'll give give a little bit of my perspective from personal experience. So we have been working with probably all the 5 continents. So if I look at Australia, their economy and their structure is completely different than others. Those guys are pretty much open to have a collaboration with someone who can give them a solution. If we look at USA, they are always there to give some amount of support to the Southeast Asia market where they outsource their projects. And if we look at Asia as a whole, it's a big economy. People who are startups, who started their own journey, people who are doing their stuff for last maybe 10 years or 12 years. The change structure of leadership is handshake with someone, disrupt, innovate, think and see which is not there in their business. I'll give you a normal example. I told you about game development, right? So what we did, we took real actor and actress to become a game character. Now when they become a game character, there's a 3D character, right? And then we started communicating with the garment makers, jewelry shop, a couple of toy manufacturers, bring them into the ecosystem. And these characters, these celebrities, they are wearing those dresses. That becomes the ecosystem. We went beyond that. What happened, I found a lot of European production movie houses. They are looking for an execution model. So there is a platform called Glamour Face, which felicitates all those kind of activities into a common platform. They are bringing around, I think, 25 plus countries coming together. So if you look at this model, if I look at small countries like Moldova, if I look at people who are coming from oil and gas, people who are coming from agriculture, education, all of them are now in a stage of sharing their own business with others, finding a sweet spot which can actually give them a better mileage and growth.